Howdy and welcome. You are listening to A Mom's Guide to Wine short stories. Something to get you through our season hiatus.
By the way, normal cautionary conditions still apply. This is an unscripted conversation between the two of us. Are you ready to be a fly on this wall?
They're going to wish they were a fly on this wall. Though, I mean, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to be a fly on our wall like 90% of the time, because there's always good shit happening.
We just got random shit.
It's always
Speaking of shit.
Speaking of shit, you know the things that people don't prepare you for with children? The alligator roll. Like, it's...
Oh, the death roll.
God. Like...
Where you can't make it stop,
yes.
But you also kind of just want it all to be over.
Yeah, like, you can't do anything. They're smearing it everywhere.
And you can't stop because, you know, you're kind of responsible for that little creature.
Children. Have children, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
By the way, this is Rosie.
Oh, this is Eliza. And thank you for listening to us today as we roll on about alligator rolls. But yeah, thank goodness we're like past the diaper changing stage, because I didn't know if we were going to make it any further. And I loved that today my little man was giving your little man
oh my goodness
toilet advice.
He was
he was
giving great instructions too.
Oh yeah. So he was like,
mine was not listening.
No, he wasn't. He was like
whatsoever. He was
smiling
out. He was smiling because he was just happy to be there.
Yeah,
just happy to be involved. But he was not listening to the instructions.
Yeah, mine is going, you go poop on the potty and you pee on the potty.
You weren't in here. He actually sat on the bed and was like, look, you do it like this. And he lifted up and like positioned himself like he was sitting on a toilet.
That's my boy.
Oh my goodness.
That's my boy.
So mine is still doing pull-ups without much actual effort in utilizing them as pull-ups.
It happens.
It was stressing him apparently. And we have to go to like therapy and stuff with mine. And they're like, hey, alleviate some stress. So we've just been forever in pull-ups. Like, I don't... Anyway, that's a me problem.
Maybe eventually mine will have a breakthrough with yours and they will...
Yeah.
I came running...
They just need to go poop together.
I came running into the room because I can hear mine giving instructions and I'm worried that he's, like, demonstrating on a toilet or something.
Mine had already pooped his britches. It was too late.
I realized that after the fact, but I did. I ran in all concerned. I'm like, oh my god. Oh no, they're cool. They just talking about poop.
We fine.
Just talking about poop.
As far as planning, like, I definitely overplan. I love to be over-prepared, especially when we are traveling, to be successful.
Yeah.
But I find that I do everything I can, and I still hear giggling in a closet of the hotel room.
Which is never good.
Never good.
That's
and then I
good.
find my son painting on the walls with his own feces. You know, no one prepared me to have to deal with that, not once, but twice. I don't stay in hotel rooms often.
I was going to say, I don't think I take that back. My daughter flooded the toilet at Disney.
Oh.
So we have had shit, just in a different sense. That was fun to call room service and tell them that, yeah, the toilet's clogged. No, she did it. And she was like, quit telling him I did it. I'm like, you did it.
But you did.
You did it.
Well, I like to hang out in those kind of moments and just watch TV.
Oh, yeah. On vacation, I think I spend, like, I don't know, most of my time watching, because I feel like it's the only time I get to watch TV.
And not have to be, like, constantly doing other things.
Yeah, because it's not a vacation unless I don't have my children.
Well,
that's the only time it's vacation.
What I want to understand is how do all these algorithms, the magical algorithms, somehow know exactly what I want to watch.
It's just amazing.
On like Netflix and things. Okay, here's the problem though. I think, and y'all can comment and let me know in the future if I'm wrong, but I think that I am targeted. I am a targeted audience, and I think it's because I am innately terrified that I'm going to be raped and murdered.
I think all women are.
And so
I think they just go, oh, woman.
my Netflix is just full of like true crime stories, and it's like gruesome true crime stories. And I don't know if it's because like subconsciously, and I was thinking about this last vacation, that's why I'm getting so deep right now. But subconsciously, I feel like I'm just trying to learn my way fucking out. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse my language. I do cuss a lot. I'm not using a good filter today.
We apologize.
I got into the moment. I'm just talking to my buddy. Okay, so maybe I'm just looking for my way out. I don't know. But I feel like all I do is freak myself out. And then in the middle of the night, I realize I have this existential crisis. And I just realize, oh my goodness, there's no way I'm going to survive any of those moments. I have not been very lucky in life. I feel like I'm going to be terrible. Luckier in death than life.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible.
I don't know. But you watch all true crime? Is that what's on yours?
I know exactly what... Yeah, oh yeah. I've been watching the Ted Bundy series and the... what's the guy who had the shoes? Oh, I can't think of his name. Yeah, and then there's Mindhunters. I love that one, but that's more like fiction. But it's based on a book I read, so I gotta watch it.
Do you think you're better prepared if someone did like come
at
you?
I like to think I am. I mean, right now I'd fight anybody, so I just hope somebody jumps me so I can beat somebody. But that's a different story for a different day.
You just want to bring the fight.
I just want to bring the fight, and it's illegal if you instigate it yourself. But if it's self-defense. So, I mean, do I think... in my mind, I like to think that, yes. Because I'm not going to do what those girls did, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
Like, I'm not going to hitchhike. Number one, I'm not going to hitchhike.
If I were ever in the situation, I'm pretty sure I can't run. So I can't run away.
Oh, no.
I would try to put up a fight, but I'm not very strong. And I'm pretty... what's the word? What is it? Febile? When you're like feeble? Really, really weak. Yeah.
Feeble? You're feeble?
I'm very feeble. I have... My doctor quoted me that I have the bones of an 85-year-old.
Aww. That does make you feeble. Yeah, you ain't running nowhere. That's when you just go...
Febrile. That's temperature.
Lord, take me now.
Anyway, so I was thinking about all this the other day, and I got to thinking, now, what do I have to do? Does every other woman do this after they've watched all these true crimes and we realize we're not going to be doing so hot in that same situation? Then what do we watch?
Feel good movies, like something...
Right before you go to sleep.
Absolutely.
To try to hide the nightmares that are still going to come.
Oh, yeah. Every time.
So I watch like Indian Matchmaker and like British Baking Show. Like that's all I watch.
Oh my god. So I love Indian Matchmaker. I don't know what it is, but I get invested.
I adore it.
I get invested and I'm like, she's a bitch. She ain't gonna find no man.
What?
Oh yeah, there's several of them. There's several of them like, she ain't gonna find a man. And then that one guy got married.
I'm an optimist. I'm like, they're gonna find the perfect person for her.
I get so
I think
upset.
I know exactly who you're talking about because they've been on
yeah, and she still ain't found a man. And there's a reason why, because she's a bitch.
I think she's got really good qualities there. If you read in between the lines, always remember the show. The show likes to make something more exaggerated.
Sure.
But there is glimpses.
There's glimpses.
I think
she impresses me every
she'll
time.
She'll find the right person.
But I'm always amazed by some people that I'm like, oh,
she's just
I can't
confident.
believe he found somebody. I can't believe he got married. He was such a douche in that episode.
I feel like I started off this conversation very negative, and I'm ending it very optimistically, and you're going negative.
I'm sorry. We'll tune it back positive. It's a cute show, and I'm super invested in it. And I can't wait for season 3.
I want everyone to be happy.
I love it. I love that she meets with our families and that it's like a big process. I wanted Indian matchmaking.
So I just talked about how I want everyone to be happy, and I just thought of something I have to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
It's more about happy endings.
Oh, tell me.
But a different kind.
Tell me.
Okay. All right, so I learned this thing. I don't remember where I heard this, okay?
I like how we're whispering. Like, lean in close to the mic if we're going to whisper.
Just in case someone can hear me from the other side of the house. So I learned the other day that... Okay. So you know HPV?
Yes.
It's a virus.
Yes. There's vaccinations.
That's the V in the virus, in the HPV. Okay, so... And it's very common knowledge that it's like can cause abnormalities, and then like cancer cells form and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like your cervix or what. I'm not a doctor, but something about HPV causes cancer somewhere inside the female body.
Yeah, it's usually female genitalia.
So I found out the other day. I say the other day. This has probably been months.
Your face is turning red.
Okay, I found out that, and I got the reason I'm smiling and laughing is because there's an after story that I have after I tell you what it is. So please, cancer's bad. Don't get me wrong, but apparently a lot of gentlemen get esophageal cancer because they've serviced an individual with HPV.
Oh.
And so I told... Hold on. I told my husband... I told my husband, so, ladies, you can still swallow. But right. Guys, you gotta lick it and spit it.
Over there.
So I'm sorry that I'm laughing. I had a great conversation over the course of like 3 days with my husband because I could not let this go, this information go. And I was like, really, if I care about you, I've got to make sure that we skip the foreplay.
Skip the foreplay. Get the vaccine.
All the things.
All the things.
I'm sorry.
That's horribly but funny all at the same time, yes. Because now you're like, what kind of HPV you got?
I don't know.
What you been doing?
I don't know.
But we know,
and that could be a complete lie. Honestly, I don't even know where I heard it.
I'm making inferences here and there,
but I did get stuck on it. So whoever said that and put it into the world, and I heard it, just know you succeeded. I got stuck on that comment for several days.
I love it.
I'm surprised I haven't talked to you about that. That sounds like a me and you conversation we should have already had.
I'm gonna add that to my now you know facts. I do that sometimes, and I tell people, "Well, now you know," and they're like, "But I didn't want to know that."
I don't know the truth.
Too bad. Now
we normally fact check things. This episode is not fact checked at all.
No, we're just making shit up now. I mean, like literally. We're implying that's what it causes.
Murder and cancer and shit storms.
Yeah.
Alligator rolling in it.
Yep. Poop. There was poop. Poop and vaginas. That's what we have talked about.
I mean, that's what the majority of our episodes are about.
Yeah.
So what's that say about our listeners?
I hope you like poop and vagina.
Sounds like people who are really excited about listening in.
That's true. So we are coming back March 1st for our season 2 premiere. It should air sometime in the early morning hours of like 8 o'clock.
What did we call the season? Like back it up?
Yeah, back it up, bringing it back.
Back it up, baby.
Yes, because we're finding ways for you to bring things back to full circle, right?
That's bringing the season.
Back to the beginning, back to reality. Oh, there goes... No, wait, that's a different song. You gotta
stop drinking before we start these.
I know, I'm so sorry. I've only had one glass. I swear, it's one glass.
Today,
yeah. I only have like one glass.
I'm so proud.
A day. And I read a thing. Again, here's some more facts. I read a thing.
Is it fact checked?
No. But it says like... Women can have a glass a day, and that's considered very, it's not moderate, but it's like less than moderate. Moderate drinking would be 2 glasses a day. Heavy drinking would be more. For a woman, that's heavy drinking. Apparently for men can have 2 a day, and that's not considered moderate drinking. And they can have 3, and that's when it gets into the moderate.
Shouldn't it be based on, like, weight or something?
You would think that, but they were like, no, we just generalize. And I'm like, who does? What? Why? Why are we generalizing that? You're putting me in a corner.